Hello. Good morning, stream. Hello, just ones and zeros and BP. Welcome in. Welcome. Oh, the volume's okay. And quite figured it out. Should be okay. I hope so. But yeah, welcome in. Hello, hello. So, I have many cookies on the screen today. I would like to draw some cookies today. I hope you're all doing well. It's been 2 weeks since I streamed last now, so I hope it's been going well. And a good time, you can never have enough cookies. Yes, very true. So true. So, good morning from Texas. Morning from Sweden. You as well. So you might be able to tell, I've been catching up on Cavestory this past week. And I finished chapter 15 of Beastiest yesterday. I've not done the new stuff yet because I finished chapter 15 and was an emotional wreck. So I was like, nope, I'm saving that for another day. During these past few weeks, I haven't talked to everyone I wanted to talk to about this yet, but I've been going around and asking my friends who their favorite cookies are. And so I have a little collection here of all of my friends who have asked who their favorite cookies are. Don't mind the ones in the box at the bottom. Those are the ones that I just want to draw more, that they're staying there unless someone else picks them. Hello, Ray. Welcome in, welcome. Morning from the UK. Ooh. Morning to Sweden, from Sweden to you as well. You make it. Hi, Ray. You're doing well? But yeah, so essentially what I wanted to do with this whole thing is, I draw too much Shadow Vanilla, and it's a problem. I realized that I have drawn so much Shadow Milk and so much Pure Vanilla, and like a couple Red Velvets, and like 1 Pumpkin Pie and 1 Cream Unicorn. 1 Black Sapphire and 1 Venom Dough Cookie, and practically nobody else. And so, and so I figured I would ask my friends what cookies they like, and put all of the ones that I like, not including the ones that I already draw too much, into this little document. And so I have a guide here for myself as to what cookies I should draw a little more. And I did end up sitting and drawing some of this yesterday as well. So I did end up drawing, let's see, here it is. Raspberry cookie and caramel arrow cookie, because I love those two very much as well, but I just never draw them for some reason. And so I did that yesterday, and now we're here to draw more cookies, because I want to draw more cookies. Finally free from the exams, like finally rest. Oh, congratulations! I hope that they went well. Now you can finally take some time off, have a good rest. I mean, you love Shadow Vanilla as much as Shadow, so it makes sense. Yeah, no, I love them both very much. And to be clear, I'm not gonna stop drawing them. I just need to start drawing other cookies as well. Meanwhile, I haven't done anything other than play Monster Hunter World. Of course, reading Mistborn. That sounds like a good time, though. Yeah, you're having a good relaxing time now that exam season's over. Hey. So let's see. I'm not sure who we're gonna start with. I'm planning to draw cookie forms today, mostly, but we might do some human forms as well. But I figured I have different thumbnails now for human form cookies and for cookie form cookies, so they can be, so you can tell by the title if we're drawing mostly cookie form or mostly human form. And I figured let's start with Capsaicin Cookie because I was actively playing when he first came out. Oh, whoops. And so I got him from the gacha when he was new. However, I did not play the story. I played the event that was like the accompanying event when the Tri-Cup tournament arc thingy, when all of that was going down. And I think I got intimidated by the story, so I just kind of skipped most of it. And so even though I really liked Prune Juice Cookie, I didn't really know much about him. I love the other two as well, but again, I didn't know much about him. I just knew design. They're like what they look like. And so I played their story yesterday and found out, oh my gosh, Capsaicin Cookie is the most wholesome boy ever, and he deserves all the good in the world. Not that I didn't think he did before, but like I was surprised, pleasantly surprised by, oh my gosh, he's just a little guy. You know, there's more to him than that, but I was pleasantly surprised by the character depth, and it made me like his character a lot more. And now I'm like, I kind of wanna level him more. And I'm pretty sure I already have like he's already like half leveled, but both Prune Juice Cookie and Queen Amon Cookie are both pretty much max level already. So I guess it's his turn soon. Oh my gosh. What was the bird? The bird friend. Hold on. I also did not know what capsaicin was until yesterday. Okay, Wiki, please tell me that you have the bird friend somewhere in the references, because I want to draw him with his good bird friend. Nope, there's a reference of him with cake. With oh my gosh, the April Fools. I forgot about the April Fool's sprite. Okay, I'm gonna put the April Fool's sprite in here. I can't find the bird, but it's fine. No spooky music today, please. Look at this. Oh, gotta love the April Fools. The April Fool's sprites. I finished Mistborn in a month. I love the story. Your writing's great. I'm glad you enjoyed it so much. This character having good resolutions. Teach. Hey. Discovered a mega short Dutch series called Ongezelig? Sorry if I'm saying that incorrectly. It won't leave my mind, love the characters, and I want to know more about the story, but it's discontinued. Oh, that sucks. Oh, there's gotta be so many good stories out there that just never got to completion. Had a morning today as I'm here playing Division 2. Suddenly hit up jumped into enemy squads. Please don't tell me you found out what capsaicin is by consumption. No, don't worry. I just like as I was like mid Tri-Cup tournament story, I just realized like, oh, like I don't know what capsaicin is. It's gotta be something spicy, right? Because it's capsaicin Cookie's main ingredient, and he like summons lava and stuff. But I realized that I didn't know what it was, so I just paused the tournament like mid-battle and was like, let me just go Google what this is now. Seems like a goofy cookie. He's like, I thought that he would be more like Burning Spice Cookie, which is like, I'll fight in battle, maybe a little bit of a himbo, a little dumb, but like adorable while doing it. While being silly, and but I found out he's like that's the front he puts on. I fell for his mask, but he's like he's really soft and kind-hearted inside, and he like worries. He has so much power that he put those shackles on to keep the power contained so he can keep everyone safe, and he's really insecure about it, and he's working on it. He just wants to protect everyone. He's just really sweet, and I wasn't expecting it. Apologies if it takes me a little bit to get back in the habit of cookie proportions. Part of the reason why I wanted to do this is because there's so many scenes from Cookie Run, like in the story, that I want to animate in the cookie style and have it look like somewhat convincingly accurate to the style in game. And currently I need to really practice drawing their cookie forms a lot if I want to get to that point. It's not like a #1 priority. I have, as you no doubt already know, a million other projects already, but it's just one of those another one of those things that I want to get to eventually. That is going to take some extra work to get there because it's not in my usual art style. But it would be cool. The fact that we don't have a Cookie Run anime already, like an animated series. The fact that we almost had one and it was cancelled. We gotta make up for that, even if the fandom has to animate it themselves. I feel like people have been making some really beautiful shorter animations about the end of chapter 15 of Beast East, which I got spoiled from those, but honestly I'm not even mad about it. Those animations were so good. My spice tolerance can only handle a bulldog carbonara noodles. Adorable lad, I say, yeah. I want to give him the biggest hug. I have no spice tolerance, like, at all. I don't even put, like black pepper on my food, which is a problem when everyone else in the household does, but you know, it's just like autistic sensory stuff. I could probably build a tolerance if I wanted to, but like, what's the point? Still scared of drawing more OCs, but I'm fighting here for real. Designing gets scary, especially unique fashion choices. Yeah. It's a bit of a hill to get to, but then once you get started, at least in my experience, like it's so much fun. I hope that as you grow more comfortable with it, you find it to be fun as well. Hello, Kirby. Welcome to the stream. Welcome in. The moments of spoiling myself with my own book by glancing at a page ahead, and I go like, this character did what? Yeah. I do that too. Like it's just so tempting to like just skim the text a little bit, see where it's going, if it's a scene that makes me nervous. And then I'm like, oh, but I have to go back and read this properly now. And then I do it, I'm like, dang it, I already knew that now. I play as a marksman in Division. Depending by this one currently. And suddenly getting jumped by 2 squads. Certainly sounds like an intense morning of gameplay. How are you? I'm doing alright, thank you. Allergies very much getting to me, so apologies if my voice is a little bit off. But otherwise I'm doing well. Thank you for asking, how are you? It's funny, human in fashion scares me despite the fact that I draw robots, street creatures, and minutes. Well, it's all individual, like, what you feel comfortable drawing is always based on what you've practiced. So anything you haven't practiced drawing is gonna be scary. It is interesting how different it is. Like the things that because of that, whatever everyone chooses to draw will be different. And I don't know, I think it's really interesting. I think it's fun to think about our different, like, art expertise. Every single person who draws is gonna choose to practice drawing different things, so... I also reread Linked Universe this past week, which felt really weird because I've been away from it for quite a long time now. It feels like I'm just like, oh yeah, this happened. Quite honestly, I forgot how long it was. We have been blessed with many chapters. Many chapters of Linked Universe. I had a mix of emotion reading the last part of Mistborn. Yeah. I hope your allergies go bye-bye. Yeah, thank you. I unfortunately am allergic to like 2 or 3 of the different trees that are like right outside my house. So, yeah. Kind of unfortunate that those, like, the specific trees I'm allergic to are right outside my house, but you know, what you gonna do about it? Not intimidating claims. Barely draw. I'm less intimidated by those. No. speaking of crabs, how was your birthday? Hope you had a good time. Yeah, it was. It was a good birthday. It was a mostly calm birthday. So that was nice. I was just drawing a little bit. I read... I've had a Minish Cap sitting... The Minish Cap manga sitting on my shelf for quite a while. But I hadn't read it yet, so I sat down. I went on a walk with my mom and sat outside reading that with a cup of tea. It was nice. One of my homies reminded me The Legend of Zelda manga specifically. I love the Four Swords manga. Oh my gosh. Have you read the Four Swords manga? I love the Four Swords manga. I started an animation focused on that, specifically about Shadow and Bio. And I never finished it. It's still in my folders, like half finished. I'll get to it someday. I love the Four Swords manga. Myself allergic to dust. I started getting really itchy and if I could switch mud, it sucks. Aw, yeah, it doesn't sound fun. I react to dust sometimes too, but only if it's like really dusty. Like, I don't know, visiting the basement kind of dusty levels, then it's not a fun time, but... That mouth is just too small, but I don't really want to draw him in the exact, like, kind of pose from the reference. Not really the point of the exercise. So, I almost screamed. Ooh. Yeah, I don't really know anything about that game, but I hope it goes well. By consume, I mean inhale. I don't seek dust bunnies and devour them the moment I see one. Ooh. That sounds like I'm picturing like a cryptid anime character in some series. There's just a legend of like, oh, have you heard of this one? It eats your dust bunnies for you in your house. I love Minish Cap. Yeah, me too. It sounds peaceful. Yeah, it was. Thank you for asking. Not yet, but I'll get into reading it eventually. Very much recommend. It's super good. Forces manga, my absolute beloved. Yeah. Have you seen the animation that someone did of the I'm not gonna spoil things like, but the one of the final scenes, the confrontation scene in like in the later half of the second volume. Have you seen the animation someone's done of that? It's amazing. It's so good. Someone was like, we don't have a Four Swords manga anime, I'm gonna animate it myself. It's like fully colored and everything, and pretty smooth. It's very stylized. It's very pretty to look at. So now that I finished my Sport, I'd either read a different book or sequel. Use the knowledge I have from the story to use in my story. A cryptid exists and you can get one to your house. It's called a room. Somehow I didn't see that coming. We love the Roomba cryptid. Oh, that's great. I finished the base game of Monster Hunter World. Oh. I think I found the animation you're talking about. Watch it later. I hope you enjoy. I wonder, can I find... Yeah, the title in itself is a spoiler, but posted by the account Some Dumb Bum. That certainly is a username. But yeah, it's that one. It's the one I made. It's very good. It does have Four Swords manga spoilers, so anyone who hasn't read the manga, maybe only watch it if you're okay with spoilers. But it's very well animated and pretty to look at. And my colorblind filter on, and I thought your gem on red today, but never mind. I was gonna ask how your energy bar. Yeah, it's like red-orange. I'm not that tired today, but I have been informed that I have several things to do in the next couple of days. So I'm like, you know when you're anticipating things and you're just sitting with the silent kind of, not stress, but like unpleasant anticipation of it. So that's like, even though it hasn't even happened yet, I haven't gone to places I need to go and talk to the people I need to talk to, like it's still draining energy, the fact that I need to. Bookmark, yay! Nice. I hope you enjoy it. Also indulge myself in Final Fantasy content because Iron Mouse. Oh yeah, I saw that. I don't really know, like I didn't know of any of the songs that she made the covers of, but I did hear those covers. And we are taking too long. I need to move on to the next cookie. I probably won't be doing any color today, or like very minimal color, because I'd like to get to as many cookies as possible. I was actually really happy with the render that I did for Raspberry Cookie yesterday. I think it turned out nice. Unpleasant anticipation. I call that waiting for my next semester. Oh. I understand that waiting mostly isn't the best activity to experience. Yeah. It's kind of like extended waiting mode, or you feel like you can't really do anything that takes too much energy because you gotta save energy for the thing you gotta do. Oblivion is a really good song. I played on loop for boss fights on Terraria. Ooh. I'm in so many games fandoms media right now, but I want to focus my review of Mistborn. Yeah, I think like over the last couple years I've really fallen into a bad habit of fandom hopping way too much. So every time I get absorbed into a fandom, whether it's a new one or one I already know, I do like everything in my power to hold on to that fandom for at least a week or so, maybe a little longer. I'm just like, I can't hyperfixate properly anymore. So now, after I finished chapter 15 of Beast East, I just went to the Tower of Records and watched a bunch of stuff. Just like immerse myself in the cookie world. Hello, Sheriff Pumpkin. Welcome in. Welcome. Take Penelope, for example. She waited for that husband for 20 years. Yeah. I feel like it's different with the in that situation, but I get what you mean. Now I wonder, why commit to a fandom? Like, why is it bad to fandom hop? It's not necessarily a bad thing, but for me personally, I have proof to myself, like it has happened before, where if I can't fully commit to a fandom for at least a week or maybe like longer, because when I was younger, I used to get so like fully immersed into fandoms that I would sit in the same fandom for years, for several years. And I would draw fan art and think about it every day, all the time, and like watch the movies or the series or read stories about it. And if I'm not fully immersed in another world, like in the world of some other story, like when I fandom hop, I get too attached to reality in a bad way. I don't know how to describe it well. I've been told it's an autistic thing, which makes sense, but it's like, I need to be able to be completely 100% absorbed in my own imagination for like extended periods of time regularly to be mentally healthy. If that makes sense. And that doesn't mean sitting and watching a series for several hours every day, but it means like that's like the only thing stopping me from thinking too deeply about a lot of the things that I don't want to think about because it makes me upset. Hyperfixation is a necessary part of at least being autistic. I don't know how it is for like other neurodivergent people. So it's like there's nothing inherently bad with fandom hopping, it's just mentally unhealthy for me personally. If that makes sense. So you have to get into the lifestyle of things. Yeah, I need a fandom, like, not a fandom specifically, but like the world of honestly, it can be like any game or media or show or movie. Any fictional world that some story is trying to immerse the person watching or reading or listening, like those sorts of fictional worlds are very necessary, and I need to be able to fully like be in those worlds for extended periods of time. Is this making any sense? I don't feel like I'm explaining this well. And I think we need to move on to the next cookie. But yeah, like when I was younger, it was so easy to fully immerse myself like that. And now I feel like I get either distracted by other fandoms or my anxieties catch up to me and I get pulled out of it like before I'm ready. It's part of the reason why I haven't animated anything for Linked Universe in a while. Oh, this is another complicated point. How to explain this one? It's like, because for that one, I got super immersed in that one, and then I started getting immersed in other worlds, and then still felt like I needed to animate Linked Universe. And I realized that wasn't doing good things for my mental health. So then whenever I felt like animating the next project, I kind of took a little break from that. Hyperfixation is such a specific and important experience, and yet it's so hard to describe accurately. Excuse me. Is it brings comfort? I guess, yeah. Yeah. There's gonna be like parts of that immersion that aren't fun too, but for the most part, yeah, I guess you're right. Just wrapping my head around it, but I think I'm getting it. I hope I'm doing like an okay job explaining. It's a very complex thing to explain, I feel like. And I'm sure there are people who could explain it better than I could, but as far as I'm aware, it has been like stated by scientists and psychologists and stuff that it is a necessary thing for autistic people to stay healthy. Like and again, I don't know how it is for neurotypical and other neurodivergent people. I just know the autistic experience, but still, yeah. Just wrapping my head around it, but I think I'm getting it. I like this cookie. They look so nice. They're the type who'd bring you cookies when they drop back down. Yeah. Like your mind is split between worlds and it tries hard to converge into one reality to make sense of things. Kind of. Kind of in a way. Honestly, if I get it, I'm sure people will do too. I hope so. Hello, Mystic. Just ended work, so I'm a bit tired. I hope that it went well, and that you can have a good proper rest now that work is finished. We just here drawing cookies today. We just finished doing a sketch of capsaicin cookie. We'll do orange for now. I'm just gonna block this in real quick. Maybe I'll come back and color this later. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, we're here drawing cookies that I like but don't really draw very much today. Okay, what should we draw next? Gonna watch some Lord of the Rings and chill today for sure. Oh, that sounds nice. I say I do respect the grind. I only draw my favorite character in most fandoms myself, unless it's a friendship relationship piece. Yeah, for most fandoms I do that too, but I feel like it's different with Cookie Run, in this specific case because I want to get good at drawing them fast so I can animate them, which means I have to get used to cookie proportions. Which gives me a good excuse to draw the cookies that I don't really draw often. Oh my gosh, I know who we're drawing next. Another thing I finished this week, of the cookie story, I finally finished Odyssey. Which I should have played that when it came out, because I was actively playing at that time too. And I just never got to it. An espresso cookie is so prominent in that story. Espresso and Madeline Cookie are the reason why I first started playing Cookie Run back in 2021, 22, somewhere around there, because I kept seeing Espresso Madeline edits and fan art. They're on Netflix now if anyone else. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. I gotta figure out. I gotta figure out Netflix stuff. I wanna watch the live action One Piece season 2. I still haven't watched that. I will once I figure out the Netflix business. I don't have access to it all the time because it's expensive, but when I do next time, I'm gonna watch the new One Piece season. I feel like we got so much character depth to Espresso Cookie in Odyssey that I've just been missing out on. I just thought he looked cool. Just the cool coffee scientist. Just with this fancy suit and this snarky attitude. Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen I'm just trying to picture what his hair looks like from the side. I guess it would be mostly flat, but like I don't think I've ever seen a 3D model for Espresso Cookie. He's in the new game too. Can I have a reference sheet from the new game? Oven Smash Espresso Cookie. Reference? Nope. Nope, but I did find his cool new outfit. It's gonna make computer noise. Apologies for computer noise. I couldn't find a reference. But has anyone seen this? Look at it! That's such a cool outfit! I tried out Oven Smash for the new for the release event where you could get melon soda cookie in Kingdom for playing Oven Smash a certain amount. So I did that, and I was briefly a red velvet main in a cookie run kind of party game, kind of like MOBA game. It's a weird middle category, but like I realized pretty quickly it's not my type of game, so I won't be continuing to play it. However, seeing everyone in 3D, that's pretty cool. School indeed gives me Soldier Boys but blue vibe. Yeah. I forget who else has got an outfit in this kind of theme, but I'm pretty sure like 2 or 3 of the other ones also got similarly themed outfits in that game. Okay, hold on. Let me just zoom in real close here. I'm trying to figure out, because that's clearly supposed to be a tie. That's part of the cape. Am I really gonna have to look up the scene where he takes the coat off so I can understand what this outfit comprises of? Because I swear he wore like a button-up shirt. Or the freaking, I don't know, what would you call that? Like a I can't believe I'm about to say these words. What he wears in the freaking officially YouTube posted thirst trap short like I posted a few years ago. Can you believe these are words that I need to say at this moment? Because I sure can't. Espresso Cookie. What in the world is your outfit? Okay, that is only half helpful. This is okay, well, there's the button-up shirt I was thinking about. Espresso Cookie, what is your outfit? Okay. It's like a button-up shirt with a fancy coat. But then is the tie attached to the coat? So, you know, I think this is why I haven't drawn Espresso Cookie, now that I think about it. I love this guy. He's awesome. But my goodness, what is this outfit? Okay, I don't actually need this one as reference. Let me move that over there. To be fair, I heard you say Hot Wheels espresso, so not surprised. Espresso cookie, why is your outfit? That is also a very good question. Okay, well, I'm just gonna give him a cup of coffee, because we all know he needs that cup of coffee. The way that with how often he talks about coffee, I'm pretty sure at some point in the Odyssey story, when he's doing his scientific research stuff and Ginger Babe comes in to check on him and just like, hey, you've been in here a while, how are things going? And he's like, oh yeah, this is my 9th cup of coffee today. I have slept 1 hour. Like something along those lines, and he's just this guy needs some sleep. This guy needs sleep and peace of mind. If I have to draw him a lot of times, which I know I'm gonna want to, I am going to design him an alternate outfit at some point, probably. It's like old American sepia-tone mafia core outfit. You're not wrong, that's a lot of words. The outfits usually see from cops during the American Mafia era, porters, farmers. That makes me think of the word overalls. I think we're gonna do crossed arms for this because it's easier. Actually, the indie series Lackadaisy characters has those strap thingies. Oh. Yeah, I've heard some things about Lackadaisy. I haven't actually seen it, but I know what the art style is. What are those called in English? Suspenders. That's the word. So it's like... why in the world would he tie his tie over the coat? We know that it's like... we know that this is a tie and not like a pattern on the coat. So we've seen it animated in 3D on the YouTube channel. Espresso cookie, why in the world would you put on a button-up shirt and a fancy coat over it and tie your tie over the coat? I was listening to the, like, soundtrack yesterday, and I finished Cookie Odyssey a couple of days ago, and when the song for Cookie Odyssey started, I actually got really nostalgic. I kind of started missing Cookie Odyssey, which is not something I thought that I would ever say Because Cookie Odyssey is one of those things that's like really tediously long, in that most people who aren't super invested in the story like don't even play it. But I was like, I kind of miss Cookie Odyssey. Let me hear Espresso Cookie ramble on about science things, and Clotted Cream Cookie talk about, like, I don't know, liking raisin buns. And Wildberry Cookie and Crunchy Chip Cookie just like rambling and bickering with each other. I never thought that I would rewatch Cookie Odyssey. Honestly, I might go back and rewatch Cookie Odyssey. It's just like weirdly comfy in a way before at least the first couple chapters before everything went to chaos. You know? I don't remember what we all know, it took me centuries. Oh. I call Espresso Punk because he ain't following no fancy time rules. I wonder if he found them inconvenient, maybe. Or something. He's like, why is it this way? I'm gonna just do it my way instead. He is the type to do that. He would be the type to see the rules and be like, no, that seems inconvenient, or like, why is it that way? Nah, I'm gonna just do it my way instead. Also, I need to figure out where to watch all of the Parfadia story. That I still don't fully understand. I know it's technically in the guild battle story section, but I've already watched that and I'm still confused. But like, because like I understand the like generally the deal with the Parfadia cookies. But I want a slice of life with cream puff cookie and latte and espresso cookie is the Parfadia professor's teaching. Imagine cream puff cookie meeting prune juice cookie. They both go to the academy after all. That would be fun. I'm sorry, hold on. Never let espresso cookie wear clothes again? That is certainly a quote. That's certainly something to say. I would feel uncomfortable with that. This is not what I was expecting to see in chat today. Still have to organize my dream OST when I add more songs other than Chaos Ring 3 and other games. Personally, I'm the type who wears something but modified to avoid following normal rules. Yeah, pretty much same here. Some peeps usually tie a knot, but I want to practice tying the Eldritch knot for my tie. Only do full one through. I do not know enough about tying ties. I just know the most basic one. But I never remember how to actually, like, if you asked me how to tie a tie, I wouldn't be able to answer you. But if I have a tie in my hands that I need to put on, I somehow always manage to figure it out. So that's good enough for me. Look at too many espresso first drops. I will never get over the fact that that Cookie Run Kingdom's official YouTube posted an espresso cookie thirst trap. I will never get over that fact. Is the espresso cookie fandom still alive on Tumblr? I wonder. Because since back when I first started playing Cookie Run, when I would have been looking for espresso cookie and Madeline cookie content, I wasn't on Tumblr, so I wouldn't know. But since I got back to it most recently now, and I have been on Tumblr, I've been so busy with Shadow Vanilla that I haven't really looked into anything else. I wonder if Espresso Cookie still has a well and alive fandom. Because if not, he deserves it. When you're thirsty, you drink espresso. Wait, why is that actually kind of a theme? With lots of people simp over latte cookie too. What other coffee? Affogato? The amount of fan art for Affogato cookie? Is it just a theme with the coffee cookies? All the coffee cookies are worth simping for? Is that just a thing that's been established that I haven't noticed? Do we have anyone else? I'm trying to think. I kind of still don't know how to use Tumblr, but still enjoying it. Huh? You can take your time with it. Take your time. I honestly prefer Lady Gaga poker face edits of Ryan Gosling with some of my OCs whenever I win a game. I know all of the words you said, but I cannot picture it. But yeah, glad you enjoy those. Okay, now I need to actually draw the face. Affogato cookie. Yeah, affogato cookies on this list. Latte cookie's not here in my list of cookies I would like to draw more, but affogato and espresso cookie sure are. I don't think I put Madeline in here either. I'm glad this one isn't taking as long. I think it's just because I've been, like, I'm more generally familiar with espresso cookies design than capsaicin cookies. It doesn't feel quite right with the colors, but it's easier to see the lines this way for now. These are quite intricate. Yeah, I can tell. As intricate as the holes inside a sourdough. By the way, you know what bothers me? Aquarius is a wind sign according to astrology. Ah. Wait, why? That is weird. I didn't know that, and now that I know that, it's gonna bother me too. Came out of left field, I know, but it bothers me a lot. No, I get that. That's totally fair. Why is that? It's really odd, huh? Me thinking of Aquarius from Fairy Tale? Anyone? I swear I can spell words. Okay, who's up next? The cursed knowledge. Yeah. Don't know why though, for something named Aquarius, why the developers of astrology? Why? Yeah, that must go back a long way for it to be like that. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've actually read the Sarcastic Productions, the YouTube channel, has a lot of like summaries of astrology stories. I think the ones I've seen are based in Greek mythology, but they have a lot of videos about it. I haven't watched the one about Aquarius just yet. I gotta get to that. I want to know where this came from now. How did we get here? Fairy Tale, my mind immediately went to the anime opening and Grateful Buster, yeah. I still need to rewatch because I was like just leaving my Fairy Tale phase when the newest season of the anime came out, like 2019 maybe, I think. And so I never got to watching that, but I watched everything before that and I loved it. And it's one of those anime that it's been so long, I'm kind of nervous that I'm gonna go back and not like it as much anymore. but I do gotta rewatch it at some point because it meant a lot to me in my early teens. Still haven't watched the anime. The long anime I got into was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Aww. I've watched the original Full Metal Alchemist, but not Brotherhood. That's another one I gotta get to at some point. Astrology devs need to fix that in the next patch. I wonder when the next astrology patch is gonna be. It's probably I don't know. Maybe within the next 100 years, possibly, if the current ways of astrology still exist by then. Overly Sarcastic Productions, based on their stuff. Yeah, me too. I haven't seen all of their stuff, but I like watching their Greek myths, and I need to watch their version of their telling of the Nordic myths as well. Because I learned those at school, but we didn't get the deep dive. I've loved mythology like all my life. Learning about mythology was my favorite part of history class. Unfortunately, it didn't last long before we got to everything else in history. Wait, Gray? I thought his name was Gary all along. No, his name's Gray. Yeah. Okay, we've done capsaicin. I spelled espresso wrong. I was looking at the word going, why does it look wrong? Let's do mozzarella cookie. I love mozzarella cookie. She's so pretty. Oh my gosh. There she is. I just realized, hold on. Cookie Run Wiki, do we have... yeah, Ash Salt Cookie. She, her. Okay. I was just thinking, like, I had some thought about Ash Salt Cookie, and I realized I did not know her pronouns. Oh, I know who I want to draw after Mozzarella Cookie, too. I know just the one. Have you seen the new, Black Sapphire outfit? It's so good! Oh my gosh. I love the new Black Sapphire outfit. I was listening to his voice lines going, I need to animate this. I'm not sure if we'll get to this today, because there's a lot of other— I've already drawn Black Sapphire a few times, and there's a lot of other cookies in here I want to get to. However, I will make a folder for him, and I wanted to bring up the new outfit so you could look at it. Oh, it's too new. They don't have it on the wiki yet. It's way too new. There's like no good screenshot of him even in the game posted yet. I just got the promotional thingy. Look at him. He's so elegant. Okay, back to mozzarella cookie. Excuse me. Thank you for listening to my rambles about cookies. I appreciate it. Mozzarella cookie is one of those cookies that I really want to draw in human form at some point. As well as, smoked cheese and burnt cheese cookie. I only realized in chapter 15 that burnt, like, Do we have burnt cheese here? No, I didn't put them in here. Okay. Well, burnt cheese has like the kind of black cape hair thingy, and I was so sure that it was part of the headpiece. And then we got a new sprite for him, and it's revealed it's his hair. And I'm like, oh well, good that I know that now, because if I were to draw him before, I would have drawn it as like fabric. Oh, that's the wrong layer. Oops. I forgot to unmute my fan. I wanted to change the music, and it took like 2 seconds too long to load in, and I was like, wait, is it not working? Anyone else have like some underrated favorite cookies? I feel like there's so many in the game that either aren't really relevant to the story anymore or who just don't get talked about. I don't know. Oh, I hadn't noticed that detail before. It's golden cheese cookies wings. That's sweet. Another story that I watched yesterday when I was trying to just like get super immersed is the dream event story that was also recently. I think it came out like before between chapter 14 and 15 of Beast Yeast. And it's just like Moonlight Cookie having a look at what everyone's dreaming about, like, while everything is going on there. And Mozzarella Cookies one was really, really sad, but also really sweet. That's about right. starting to feel like I need to do colors for these. Because it just doesn't feel right without like some of the colors at least. I don't know if it's weirder as one color or... I don't know. Welcome back, Ray. Looking over this cookie. It's mozzarella cookie. Oh my gosh, I forgot her headpiece. Good thing I took another look. Yeah, this is mozzarella cookie. It's like Shadow, but without the red. Yeah, exactly. Shadow without the red streaks. It's just like you look at him and go like, no, that's not right. That's not what you look like. That's what it feels like with like every single Cookie Run Kingdom cookie when they're not fully colored in. It's like not right. It feels like uncanny almost. Like that's not what you look like. Okay, well, I got the headpiece there now, at least. Maybe I won't do the gradients, but should I do like... Maybe I should do some of the flat colors at least, even if they're not perfectly colored within the lines. Just so that it doesn't have the uncanny feeling. I'm not gonna do like colored line art or anything in that case either, but... That's not Shadow, that's Joe. Let me remind you that Sonic's name is Maurice. Indeed. That just makes me... When I think of the name Maurice, I think of Maurice from Beauty and the Beast, the Disney movie. Okay, I give in. We'll do some basic flat colors so it doesn't feel uncanny anymore. But we're leaving it at that. I do want to learn how to do the renders fancy and good like they do with the in-game ones, but it is not today. Today is cookie proportions practice day. Because it doesn't take very long to do it. Just like flat colors like this either. Okay. Yeah, that didn't take too long. Let's go back and do that for the others as well. Just a simplified version. When I hear Maurice, I think of Madagascar berries, the little... I don't actually know what animal they're supposed to be. Oh my gosh, I forgot! Like, I forgot to finish espresso cookie sleeves. No! I need to fix that. Hold on. I started them and then I just didn't finish them. There we go. That's better. I just realized, like, normally you don't really use pure black color in any color design, like a character design, but Cookie Run does this occasionally, and Espresso Cookie's outfit is like entirely pure black. And as are my lines, so if I don't color the lines here, we're not gonna see the outfit. Specifically in a King Julian voice from Madagascar. Yeah. They're lemurs? More is the most evil thing in the entire— wow. I did not know that. I don't think I've seen a single one of the Madagascar movies. I know that they exist, and I know of the characters from just being on the internet. Other than that, the only thing like Madagascar I have seen was there was this like the kids TV show of the penguins. That's Madagascar, right? Or is that a different universe that just looks very similar? I'm not sure. They're so detailed for being so tiny. There we go. Oh, we need the hair swirly. Another thing, that I just randomly started Googling while watching Cookie Odyssey this time. I know espresso's coffee, right? I know that. But I do not know the difference between, like, espresso and latte and mocha and whatever else there is. So I started Googling that, trying to find an easy answer to explain this, and I did not find an easy answer. I'm just like, yeah, it's in the proportions of ingredients. And this one is how much there's of this one, and I did not memorize any part of it. I sure tried though, but yeah, that one proved a bit more complicated than I was picturing. There we go. That's espresso. That's espresso cookie. Like, there's a 2-hour essay documentation of Mort's work. Oh my gosh. Did not know that. Espresso Cookie's outfit is so dysfunctional, you can't even notice if it's outfit. Yeah. You just look at it and go like, yeah, that's a bunch of lines. Oh, that's the wrong layer. There we go. I think I need to redo this mouth. It's too calm. Not that he wouldn't smile like this, but it just doesn't look like him in my style when haven't gotten used to drawing him yet. Something about the proportion. Something about this doesn't look like him, but I can't quite put my finger on why. The mouth is definitely part of it. It does feel a lot more like him though with the colors. The colors for Cookie Run characters are such a vital point. Like, you can draw them in just lines in black and white, but I have not mastered the ways of making them look like themselves without all of the color details. I do want to get there at some point. I know some artists who can draw them really well just in black and white with lines. It looks so good, but I am not there yet. Okay, never mind, that's not gonna work. We'll just do this. That is a bit better. Maybe we'll just do this. Close enough. Yep, okay, now we can move on to the next cookie. Thank you for your patience, everyone. Let's see, who do we draw next? If you think about it, milk tea is just tea espresso. I guess so. Yeah. I guess it depends on how much milk you put into it. Right now I'm just writing along, just making YouTube videos. It's hard, especially good essay video ones. Definitely like going back to my roots as a writer. Oh, that's exciting though. Writing is a lot of fun. We do need to change the music now though. Like the top comment for this for this music, the "Don't mind me, I'm just here to get my free daily package, bye" song. So true. No, that's gonna drive me insane too. Oh, this is 4 seconds long. Okay. Let's go for this one. Nostalgia, anyone? Level 1 Crispia music? Okay, who should we draw next? I kind of want to draw... I kind of want to draw Licorice Cookie. Licorice Cookie was one of my early favorites. Also one of the few cookies I saw before I started playing the game. Oh, this is actually... Sorry, I'm just noticing. It has a lot of similar themes with the credits music. Oh no, we need to change it. I'm gonna start crying. I can't listen to this right now. No. No story cutscenes, please. Perfect. Licorice Cookies theme. Sorry. Oh, this is a video everyone's gonna need soon. A guide to the time balance department. We're all gonna need that soon. When in doubt, play the Shadow Milk song. That's a good point. I do also. I opened that one before the stream to have it prepared just in case. We'll listen to Licorice Cookies theme for a little bit, and then we'll do Shadow Milk music because it's cheery and good vibes. So I need to blow my nose. I started like actually tearing up just from hearing the theme. I hadn't noticed that before. That the level 1 Crispia music from the first chapter, it sounds, it has so many like honestly it might as well be just a different version of the instrumental music that plays during the instrumental version of the song that plays during the credits. And I can't deal with that today. I can't do that today. If anyone, I'm not gonna put it on stream because I am going to start crying, but if anyone wants to listen to the song I'm talking about, it's called My Kingdom. It's been, some people have, because it's been out for a long time. It's been out since the launch of the game. But then they played it during the credits, and it hasn't been listed anywhere what the song was called, so some people have reposted it and mistitled it as Beautiful Kingdom, which also works very well, but it is the same song, My Kingdom and Beautiful Kingdom, and it hits different after Beast East. You listen to it before you play the game and you're just like, oh, this is cute and cheery. It listens to it after Beast East and it just cries my eyes out. If you haven't been keeping up with Cookie Run, this is where we're at. I know this is a very specific pose, but I have an idea. Just wait for it. It'll make sense. Does anyone else hear Licorice Cookie and Choco Brute, Werehound, and Bat Cat just like bickering over this music? 'Cause I sure do. What's like early game nostalgia by now? The prologue, sorry, not the epilogue for Dark Enchantress Cookies, like King of Cookies, was also so incredibly sad. That one also made me cry. Surprise, surprise. The people at Dev Sisters knows how to write very deep and emotional scenes with silly little cookies. Also, kinda unrelated, but just an exciting thing. Lucid helped me figure out some computer settings, so now I can run Cookie Run, on my computer, and we could stream like we could do a kingdom designing stream if we wanted to, and I thought that sounded fun. I don't know when or if we'll do that, but we can now, and I think it's just fun ideas. Oh, lovely. I should set up my gear to run mobile stuff. Yeah. Oh my gosh, seeing all of the chapter 15 like 3D animated cutscenes on my computer screen instead of on my phone. So cool. It's so cool. I had my kingdom open, just watching my cookies wander my kingdom, when I was doing the raspberry cookie art yesterday. It was a good time. Oh, I am going to need another reference for this, so I want to drop Bat Cat as well. What happened to Bat Cat? Hold on. Where did Bat Cat go? Because I don't remember when they left the party. But I know they're not with us in Beast East anymore. Where did Bat Cat go? Okay, time to try and figure out if I can draw the staff accurately or not. The scythe. Oh, actually, it should be. I think I want it to face the other way. Actually, I really like how this one's turning out. Like, way more than the others. I think it's because I had like a half-decent pose thought out. Planning to play modded Plants vs. Zombies 2? Ooh. Let me find... There they are. We have pronouns? It, okay. There's Bad Cat. Look at it! It's so cute. Oh, the wiki doesn't say. Wiki doesn't say where it went. Maybe it's just hanging out at home. Like, you imagine everyone else but went to Beast East, and Batcat was like, "No, you know what? I'm just gonna stay at home in the castle." Maybe it actually did. Maybe. Because I wanted to draw... I wanted to draw it just kind of hanging onto his sleeve, because I thought that would be funny. How are you how are you lately, by the way? I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, yeah, since I didn't end up streaming, I've been okay. Kind of a mixed bag. Energy's been generally low, but I've been trying to bury myself in cookie run content. So hopefully I will get to feel a little bit less overwhelmed when all the stuff I need to get done is over. It's not too bad. Okay. Understandable. I do hope you'd come. I feel low-key tired too myself, but the games really help with the energy debuff. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I hope... I also hope it, figures itself out soon, so I don't have to stress over it. I am really liking how this drawing's turning out. Yay! Oh, I forgot to lock the opacity. There we go. actually? That is the right color. That's a lot more red than I thought it would be. Yeah, look at them. Look at them both. I actually love that. That a lot more than I thought I would. Time is weird today. Because, like, I can't tell if it's because I'm tired. It feels like it's... I feel like I've been streaming longer than I have. But I'm, like, kind of excited because I get to draw more cookies. We still have almost a whole hour left. We can draw at least one more cookie. So let's pick another cookie to draw. I'm like surprised. How did we draw all of this in one stream? The cutie patooties, yeah! This cookie, I really like them too. I do love most death-coded characters in media. That's fair. I really like Licorice Cookie. Has anyone seen the 3D animated short that was posted on the Cookie Run YouTube channel probably about 4 years ago? That one. That one 3D animated short of Licorice Cookie was the last straw that got me to play Cookie Run Kingdom. Epstein's theory of relativity is in effect. It's truly strange indeed. Yeah, the cookie stocks are up. True. Yeah. We got time for more cookies. I've gotten into Ruby before. No. I follow Delongo, who was an animator on Ruby. But I don't, and like, I know what some of the characters look like, but I don't really know anything about it other than that. Okay. Time to switch the soundtrack. Not this one. Hold on. There we go. There we go. That's better. Thank you for your patience. You see, I love Neo from Ruby. I want to share. Neo, let me Google who that is. Oh, are they pretty? Yeah. Oh my gosh, there's so much fan art. I know that the fandom for Ruby is quite big, and somehow I'm always surprised whenever I look anything Ruby up that there's so much fan art. The song of my people. True. True. I really like that we have the April Fool's capsaicin cookie in here. Do we have... Hold on. Licorice cookie, April Fool's. I wanted to see... This real? I don't remember this. I don't remember if this is real. It's from Pinterest. I'm not gonna put it in there just in case it's fan made, but it is just an X-ray Licorice cookie in this is just an X-ray. Okay. What about mozzarella cookie? Right. I forgot. I forgot that they made this the art for April Fools. I'm putting it in here, but it's not funny, it's just pretty. Like, look at her! Look at her, and then the smoked cheese and burnt cheese in the background, like... This really is our work, huh? That's our coworker right there. What are we doing? Okay, we gotta pick who to draw next. I did already set up for Black Sapphire. It is kind of fitting with the music, honestly. But I don't know if we want to draw Black Sapphire. Should we? You be pretty, yay! So pretty. I did shrink it down, so it's very pixely now, but yeah. I love the April Fools events where they do where the characters get different portraits. And like the dating sim April Fools was funny too. I didn't really care for the Flappy Bird minigame though. Okay, I'm gonna start a sketch for Black Sapphire with the new skin, and if I'm not feeling it, I'll just leave it there. I wish we had... Do I need to open my game and take a screenshot of the costume there? I will if I have to, but... I'm just surprised. Because usually people are fast with this kind of stuff, but I cannot find a reference of the new costume. Outside of these, like, promotional. Hello, Scale Official. It's actually good. Love the art and keep it up. Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, I'm working on getting used to cookie proportions. It's not quite right yet, but we're getting there. I'm drawing all the cookies that I like, but that I've never actually drawn before because I've been too busy drawing pure vanilla and shadow milk. And some red velvet. But yeah. So now we're finally getting to everyone else. To all my other favorite cookies. I love that they made his hair so fluffy in the new outfit. If you do, I hope it doesn't lag. Yeah, I hope so too. By the way, love Black Sapphire. Yeah, me too. Also want to delete and organize my music folder to get more room for music. I got new pieces of Final Fantasy music and it's getting cramped on my hard drive. I relate to that. I got some digital spring cleaning to do as well. I wonder, what's your top 3 favorite albums? I realize that I haven't asked that at all. I don't actually know. Because I don't really listen to music on an like album to album base. I just kind of listen to the specific songs that I like. So a lot of the time I don't even know what album most of my favorite songs from my favorite artists are from. Sounds fair. Top 3 songs then? Like, of all time, from all artists? That's a difficult question. I feel like I have to say Fight Song as one, at least. One of the 3. I don't know which place it would go, but because I like that one a lot. Right now, I've been listening a lot to, I don't know if this would go up there, but Thus Always to Tyrants by the Oh Hellos. I've been listening to that a lot lately. Yeah, I don't know if I could answer for all time, honestly. It's too wide of a question, but I do have a lot of music that I like. Just really hard to pick. Like, to narrow down all of the music I've ever listened to a small amount. No, I'm not gonna be able to get this right. Hold on. I'm gonna open the game. And hope it doesn't lag. And I'm gonna take a screenshot of the outfit so we can have it in here as a reference. I forgot to unmute. I am launching the game. I'm gonna keep drawing while it's loading in, and we're just gonna hope that it doesn't lag. '26 edition then for the top 3, because so many, so far my new songs I love is definitely a lot with a Vocaloid. So Fight Song by Rachel? No, Fight Song by Eve. It's from 2024, I think? The end of 2024, if I remember correctly. Okay, I have the game open. Black Sapphire Cookie, where are you? There you are. Okay, computer noise incoming. If I can get a screenshot when he's not blinking. It's like, this is a complicated costume to draw without reference. Oh my gosh, hi. He's... I was gonna go find him in the kingdom so I can get a reference of the back of the outfit too, and he's literally right there waiting. Yes, hello, Black Sapphire, can you turn around so I can see the back of the outfit, please? Nope, he doesn't want to. Okay. Well, this'll do for now. I want the design, like, reference sheet for this, honestly. I wish they would post those. I'm just keeping the game open to be like, okay, if he turns around, I'm gonna take a screenshot. He's just standing there, menacingly, in the middle of the screen, like staring straight up, being like, I'm not gonna turn around. You're not gonna get through. It feels like he's taunting me. My gosh. Don't you gotta love it when your fictional video game characters taunt you by not like standing still so you can't see what their outfit looks like? Or they're trying to do a Western rail. Yeah, I don't know what it's turning into. Hold on. I have a very silly idea. What if I... This is kind of turning into too much, isn't it? It's a bit too much. but also this is kind of fun. If I just... Oh, whoops. Hold on. We're working on it. He's leaving! No! Wait! Reference! I don't know which way he's facing right now. But we got a reference. We did it! Okay, screenshot taken. I just thought it would be funny if we got a live feed. We have a live feed of the cookies wandering in my kingdom right now. Don't worry about the dailies that I haven't done yet. We'll put it over here, behind me, so you can still see what I'm drawing. This is so silly. Okay. Wait. Where'd you go, Black Sapphire? Oh, sorry, Herb Cookie. My bad. Silly behavior in progress, yes. You're determined, that's for sure. Live cookie reaction, yeah. Well, we're just gonna go about our business like this now, I suppose. Okay. We got a reference of the back of the outfit though, so let me move that over. There we go. Now what are we looking at? It's so ghostly. It's so, like, ethereal, kind of. Do tell me if the cookies being being here is annoying. Good job, Crunchy Chip Cookie. I'm taking care of so good care of all the sheep. I love when my drawing references have legs and can run away from me. But that really is the situation we're in. The drawing, like, our drawing references are just like, nah, I don't want to stand here anymore. I'm gonna leave. Is there a way? How do I focus? Hold on. Hi, Pure Vanilla. There. Yes. We can now. Oh, it doesn't, but it stops. Oh, I thought it would follow. Okay. This might be an impossible task I've set out. Okay, now what in the world is an outfit? It's like... oh, one arm is covered. Thanks for having patience with my silly ideas, by the way. I want to see how cosplayers are going to tackle this eventually. This outfit is very complicated. Oh, mozzarella cookies here! Yay! Are these... No. I thought briefly they were like wide pants. Because when I picked them up, they seemed really flowy. And when Darcher Cookie, Millennial Tree... Everyone walks so fast too. The ultimate way to find everyone. Like, excuse me. Sorry, the Stardust Cookie. No, it's the shawl kind of thing. Okay. I thought it looked like the pants were wide. We love the silly ideas. Yeah, but sometimes the silly idea can go overboard. The wings are like oddly shaped now, huh? The fact that the end of the wings look like claws, like little hands, that's kind of cute actually. Just little claw hands. I don't know how functional they'd be though. I might have to take a little bit of creative liberty here. Because I can't really tell what the outfit's supposed to be underneath the giant cloak. It's kind of giving suit, but like one of those, what do you call that? Like the kind of suit, like vest top that's like this. Whatever this is, it looks like this. And it's like a vest with like a, where it's like low and it has a window so you can wear a fancy shirt underneath. Whatever these are. I think it's one of these, maybe. But overboard's the best part. I don't know about that, but we'll go with that for today. Waistcoat? Is that the word? Let me Google. Waistcoat. I guess so, huh? Like, yeah, that's the one. Yeah. It's like, yeah, like a specific kind of design of waistcoat where it's like a bit more open. Yeah, that is the word. Thank you. Okay, I already know we're not coloring this one today. Gonna take way too long. We might do some like basic colors for parts of it, but we are not coloring this whole thing. Gonna take way too long. I do think it's really fun though to draw designs like in general, but also especially for characters you like, because you don't really notice all of the details until you have to draw them yourself. Trying to decide who we should draw next after this, because I kind of want to end off on a bit of an easier note after this one. Again, I feel like this one got just a little bit out of hand. Our talk about ties gave me a sudden urge to look for my tie and start to remember if I still know how to tie it. Oh, you go for it. Yeah, tying a tie is a good skill to have. I don't know what I feel like a lot of situations, there aren't that many situations where you need it, but it's still a fun skill to have. And I think I've just decided who we're gonna draw. Because they just decided to show up. Oh, that would be a fun, like, slightly different version of this challenge to do. To just, like, open the game and put it somewhere in the kingdom and draw whatever cookies happen to wander in on the screen until they leave. like the time that is on the screen is the time you have to draw them. And then once they're out of sight, you have to stop drawing them and start drawing someone else who's on the screen. That sounds both fun and difficult. Would anyone want to see that? I kind of want to do that. I feel like it'd be fun. It would become like a speed challenge, kind of. Speed drawing cookies. Drawing, but your references are fighting for attention. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I kind of want to do that. That sounds fun. I can't quite figure out all of the details in this staff. So I'm just gonna go for it and hope that it's close. Twilight Sparkles cutie mark. Nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna do some flat colors of this now, and we'll call it there. Honestly, we might as well just... We might as well just do this. There, and I'll just, like, add the skin tone back. Quite the challenge, I'd say. Yeah. Full time I tied. Oh, nice. I definitely watched that. Yeah, I don't know how long I would have the energy to do that for, but it does sound like it would be fun. I'll think about it. Maybe we'll do that next week. If people don't get tired of me drawing cookies. Until then. Oh wait, this part's supposed to be just dark. Okay. There, and then let's do the skin tone. We can actually see the eyes again. Oh wait. Gloves? Gloves? Maybe? Hold on. Yeah, looks like gloves. Okay. Again, I'm missing a lot of detail here, but I think this is as close as we'll get today. It is just a first sketch. I'll get back to drawing him in this outfit another day. Yep, that's close enough. Close enough for today. We'll keep this reference as well. Okay. Looks wonderful. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm actually really happy with a lot of these. Pretty much perfectly on time. We don't really have time for another one. Let me do... I was gonna do Venom Dough Cookie next, but I think we will save them for another day. And instead, I will do one that I know by memory so we can do it super fast. And I'm gonna do the fastest pure vanilla I've ever drawn. Probably. As for pure vanilla, I don't even need to get a reference, so we can do it real fast. We'll do awakened form because I want to draw the long pretty hair. With my current amount of freedom points, if I could code my website again. Your stop page look great. Oh, well, thank you. I hope you find the free time to do your website. Websites stuff is fun. Stop page isn't really like NeoCities where you do it all from scratch, but I just kind of came across it and had a lot of fun making it at like 2 in the morning. It was fun. I probably won't be linking it anywhere other than Tumblr though, so... Oh, whoops. Hold on. Still respected nonetheless, the spirit's there. Not everyone's gonna code for God knows how long, so I understand. I'm glad you like it. I saw your comment on the post. I was really nervous about posting it, but also like I know I've mentioned this before. I'm working on being not as embarrassed about being myself. So I figured I'd post it. I appreciate your comment. Thank you. But yeah, it is, because it is quite unfiltered in comparison to a lot of my other social media. Ah yes, 2 AM, the most productive hour of the day. It always is, somehow, and I wish I understood why. And to be fair, this must be your first website, it's also understandable. Yeah, I've had a Wix site before, but it was more of a portfolio, so I didn't really write anything about myself or put much of myself in there. It was more just like, you know, portfolio. Sweats and sleeping at 4 AM. Oh, that's been me the past week too. Somehow the middle of the night is just the best time. It's like the only time that your brain wants to get stuff done, you know? Okay, we're not doing the hat right now. We're vampires at this point. Yeah. feels weird without the hat. And I didn't do the... Hold on. I wish I had the patterns on the shawl. Like this, the paper scroll shawl. I wish I had all of the patterns on it memorized. I unfortunately don't. I only have some of them memorized. It's like the star or a sun, and then the soul jam is on there somewhere. Oh, Ginger Brave's there now. Just sitting up there in the corner. I'm trying to remember what the edges of these look like. Because these, I always struggle with remembering what they're like in the awakened form. I've got the normal form down memorized, but like this, I think. And it looks weird without the hat, so we're doing at least some version of the hat, even though it might not be entirely accurate. Oh my gosh. I feel silly now. He's sitting right in front of me. He's literally sitting right in front of me and I'm here like, oh, I can't quite remember what the Soul Jam frame looks like. Sorry, Pure Vanilla. My brain's desire to procrastinate on work can only be defeated by my desire to procrastinate on sleeping. Oh, that's relatable. I stay up late mainly because a lot of things. So my friends are night owls and work and get more energy in the full moon. The free time is available there. Yeah, there's a lot of good points for why we stay up to the middle of the night. Wrong shape of star. This kind of star. Okay. I don't know if this is the fastest pure vanilla I've ever drawn, but it's probably up there as like one of the fastest, most accurate pure vanilla. It might be the fastest cookie form vanilla I've ever drawn, which is an achievement. Because I've gotten pretty fast at drawing human form pure vanilla. But... Hi, Venti. Hold on, let me scroll down my reference sheet. It's not entirely accurate, but pretty much close enough. And we'll do some fast flat colors, and then we'll see where we go from there. I'm still thinking about that cookie drawing challenge. About who shows up on screen. Who walks into frame. I kinda actually want to do that, because I think it'd be so silly. But it would probably be fun. And also I would get to practice drawing a lot of cookies in a short time. Maybe I'll do, I might do a little trial run of that just in my own time and see how it goes. And then based on how that goes, we'll see if I do a stream like that. not too bad. I feel like we're... Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's pretty close. Okay. I feel like this went actually surprisingly well. Is I like how all of these turned out in different ways, but Licorice definitely out of all the ones we've drawn today, out of all the drawings we've made today, I feel like Licorice definitely is my favorite. just interaction, character interaction. Yeah, I will call the stream here for today. So thank you so much for hanging out and putting up with my shenanigans and listening to me ramble about cookies way too much. I appreciate it. I hope that it was a good time. Yeah, I'll be trying out the challenge cookie drawing mode in my own time, hopefully before next stream, and then we'll see if we get to do that on a stream. It would be kind of fun. Thank you for the stream, and thank you for being here. I hope that you all have a really good rest of your day or night, and if anyone's heading to sleep, I hope you have a wonderful sleep. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye!